Good evening and welcome. Tonight, we are on the eve of historic hearings on Capitol Hill, where, for the first time, former special counsel Robert Mueller will face questions about the nearly 2-year investigation that led to criminal indictments against 37 people and companies, including the president's one-time campaign chairman. The investigation found that the Russian government interfered in our last presidential election in a sweeping and systematic fashion. But Mueller did not recommend criminal charges against President Trump. CBS News learned today Mueller will not be alone when he testifies under oath tomorrow for 5 hours. His longtime right-hand aide will be with him. And the Justice Department tonight is trying to put limits on Mueller's testimony, including what he can say about the president. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill.
He was at Mueller's side throughout the investigation, but Aaron Zebley will not be allowed to testify with him tomorrow. Mueller's late request rejected today. His deputy can be there to advise him, but Mueller will be the sole witness.
It's an important day for the American people.
Tonight, House Democrats headed into one last prep session.
And they go to a mock hearing.
Tomorrow may be their only chance to grill the former special counsel about his 450-page report, which did not identify evidence of a conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russia, but did lay out 10 acts of potential obstruction of justice by President Trump.
He owes the American people some answers on some really important questions, like why he chose not to interview the president.
Connecticut Democrat Jim Himes has been practicing at mock hearings.
He's a one-word guy. I mean, we're going to get yeses and nos and very, very short answers. And so how do you draw a guy like that out?
The Department of Justice hopes they don't, reminding Mueller in a letter last night to stick to the boundaries of his public report, something he had already promised to do.
And the report is my testimony.
Are Republicans going to look to question Robert Mueller's credibility?
Robert Mueller has to answer for his own report.
Georgia's Doug Collins is the top Republican on the Judiciary Committee. His side has been prepping too.
We said focus, be very specific about the report.
Even the president has admitted he might watch.
Because I saw Mueller testify tomorrow again. How many times? Two and a half years.
Nancy joins us now on Capitol Hill. So Nancy, explain, why would Mueller make that last-minute request to have his deputy sworn in?
Well, Zebley had day-to-day oversight over this investigation, so there may have been some very granular questions that Mueller felt Zebley was best equipped to handle. Instead, Zebley will be able to advise Mueller in real time. He just won't be able to answer the questions himself. As one lawmaker put it to me today, Nora, it would have been inappropriate to add another witness to the list at the 11th hour.
Some drama before this begins. Thank you, Nancy. And CBS News will bring you live coverage and analysis of the Mueller hearings. We'll be on the air tomorrow morning at 8:15 Eastern Time. That's 7:15 Central. Hope you'll join us.